Hey guys, so I've been pretty excited about this paying for college playlist that I'm about to record. So let's get right into it. So the first video of the series is going to be this first one right here, tuition assistance, which is the one you're watching. So this is step one, and then we'll move to 2, 3, and 4. So there's a lot to cover with tuition assistance. It's can be very nuanced, but I'll do the best I can do to kind of cover it and get you through it. So here we go. So in general, you're supposed to have 2 years time in service before using tuition assistance in the Marine Corps. The new MAR admin said that Marines with that are high performers, we'll look at the specific wordage in a minute, but you can request that they start TA at 18 months, and it's got to be approved by an 05 at the 05 level. So that's a new change that just happened you may not know about yet, but that's something I know I was excited to see, and I'm looking forward to pushing some of the high performers that I get that are interested in college, pushing them to start earlier. $4,500 per year, so that's per fiscal year you get for tuition assistance. Now, if you're just taking a class here or there, that'll be fine. But if you're trying to go to school near or full time, you're going to see that goes faster than you'd think. We'll cover how to get around that later, though. And then you get a maximum of $250 per credit hour, which is very important. I say that a lot. You need to remember that. $250 per credit hour is the maximum for Marine Corps tuition assistance. So that means your average 3-credit class is going to be $750. Out of that, $4,500 per FY. It equates to 18 credits, assuming $250 per credit, which you'll usually experience, or 6 classes, assuming a 3-credit class, which is standard but not always the case. So about 6 classes per FY that are fully funded by TA. And that's the reason this series as a whole is so important, because you don't have to be limited by that, and you'll see why. So we're going to go and pull up MAR admin 255.18. See if I can get that in here for you. So right here, first result, if you Google, let me get this all lined up. First result, if you Google MAR admin 255.18, May 7th, 2018 is when this was signed. So we're going to go through this a little bit right here. If you hold control and scroll wheel forward, you can zoom into your web pages. A lot of people don't know that either. Okay, so command approval of TA is contingent upon the command's anticipated mission requirements. So whenever you put in a TA request, a tuition assistance request, it should go to usually your commander. So it goes to our company commander, and then he is supposed to decide if mission requirements will allow you to take those classes that you're requesting TA for. Once he approves it, it goes to the education office, and they make sure you meet all the other criteria. So you have to have a degree plan uploaded to the TA portal. You have to have the higher education preparation certificate from the training. We'll go through that in another video as well, but you'll have to take that class, the HEP class on Joint Knowledge Online, JKO. So you'll take that, you'll get a certificate, you'll send that to the education office, and then you'll upload your degree audit to the TA portal. And once all that stuff is in there, it'll say you're eligible for TA, and it'll show how much money you have for the FY. That's generally how it works. So first-time active duty TA applicants shall have a minimum time of service of 24 months. O5 level commanders may reduce minimum time and service requirements to 18 months for Marines who demonstrate significant extraordinary effort. So it goes into what that means. That's, yes, it is subjective, but that can be good for you. Okay, so Marines shall be eligible for promotion. Prior to TA approval, first-time applicants shall complete the Marine Corps Institute Personal Financial Management course. TA shall be authorized for first-time TA applicants for only one course, unless documentation is provided that a Marine has at least an associate's degree or at least 60 academic credits with a minimum grade point average GPA of 2.5. So if you have an associate's degree, you can start with 2 classes instead of 1. Marines may not actively participate in more than 2 TA-funded classes simultaneously. And it goes into a bunch of the GPA stuff. So basically, make good grades. You won't ever have to worry about all this stuff. If you don't make good grades, you should go in there and read this, because if you make a D or an F, you've got to pay back that money. So that's $750 for a standard class if you make a D or an F. There's no reason you should do that, though. You should be making A's, maybe B's. Once again, if you want more information, there's something about your class has to end within, your class can't end closer than 60 days of your EAS. Here it is. Enlisted Marines must have an EAS of 60 days beyond the completion date of the course. So that's another little nugget. But in general, those are the things I wanted to cover with you, and I will see you in video 2 of this series.